What's going on, Law Fam? Lay, man, it is your favorite too, bruh.
Yeah, man, it's the real LawTWINZ.
Yeah. Hey, hold on, man.
It ain't Friday yet, but Friday is coming.
All I'm saying is, if we did the interlude and then Cole want to drop an off-season documentary, how we gonna listen to the album together if we don't watch the documentary together?
And all summer.
Come on, man.
We ain't gonna, we can't stress it enough. And this summer, we not doing nothing without y'all. We gonna watch this with y'all. We gonna watch the documentary. This is kicking it with the LawTWINZ.
That's why you gon' shit. We should
kicking
call it,
it with the law.
Watching it with the law. Movie premiere with the law. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna cool out and watch this shit together, man. And we just gonna give y'all our opinion on what we see.
Yeah, man. So y'all just sit back. If you wanna, hey, if you wanna tune into this video, if this video is for you, just chillax, man.
Cause Friday
is going down, man.
14th. Let's get into it, man.
Album.
What made you say off-season? I had a mixtape called The Warm Up. At that time, I was trying to get a deal. I felt like I was this close to getting a deal with somebody just because my music was good and I had like a little bit of connections to the industry, but I had just graduated college. I was broke, nigga. I was like struggling to pay my rent. I ain't had no job. And I was kind of being complacent because I had crazy music and I was kind of chilling, like as if that was good enough to get me to where I needed to go.
Yeah. And
I had a realization. One time, nigga, I'm in a party, I'm drunk and I'm high, so I had to leave the party and go to the backyard. So I'm back there paranoid, like, oh my God, like, nigga, I'm going through it. Nigga, life is on me, nigga, rent. All my college friends went and got jobs, nigga, I'm over here doing some rap shit. And these niggas walk in the backyard, come find me, and they're like, yo, we want to holler at you right quick. Bro, it turned into an intervention. These niggas was like, hey, bro, what you doing? You say you want to do this music shit, but like all you doing is really just like hanging out, partying and shit. Mind you, one part of me is like, nigga, y'all, I mean, with y'all niggas, like,
okay, man.
But when they was talking, bro, I swear to God,
you gotta appreciate
good about that though is that your friends, well, your real friends,
they realize
can see you.
Yeah,
they can kick it with you and know like,
but they know they like we holding you back because nigga, we going to work every day, but the kick
because it's like you got that energy. So they do want to be around you because you cool, but they still feel the same thing that you feel. Like, damn, man, Cole's supposed to be. If they your friends, they probably hearing your music and everything, so they know it. They hear it. They like, oh man, Cole on some shit.
You gotta respect them.
It's like kind of like I don't want you to go, but I know you should go.
Should have been.
You should have been went.
Go
and
ahead.
Them the friends that you get on. That sit on the jet with you.
Quickly, it was almost like I was on the stage. Nigga, literally after that, I thought about basketball. Why I ain't making the basketball? Nigga, I love to play. And at this point, I'm 21 years old. You know what I mean? 22. And I'm like, nigga, why you didn't make it in basketball? Because you wasn't fucking working. You thought you'd be outside dribbling the fucking ball doing something when really niggas was in the gym with trainers, like putting in work, shooting 1,000 shots a day. And your dumb ass over there thinking you doing something mimicking Iverson. Yeah. So it was like, yo, do you really want to look back 10, 20 years from now with this music shit and be like, the reason you didn't make it in music because you ain't put in the work. So I was like, fuck it. That was where the warm-up came from. Every day, nigga, I woke up,
that's
wrote
hard.
Verses, made beats. So, and so all that to say, the off season was like the same concept. Like, one more time before I leave, like before I feel like I'm like fulfilled in this game, let me try to reach new heights from a skill level standpoint. Remember I told you about the 7-minute drill?
That's scary to think about though. Like that shit don't hit y'all chest. Like I think when Logic retired, that's when I really started realizing like anybody that we grew up listening to is finna come up out the game soon.
And that's with everything. Like that's like media. Like I never would have thought that we would, like I consider us a part of like hip hop.
For sure.
Culture, media.
For sure. We done put 6 years on.
I remember us watching 106 in Park. And it's like you would never think them people would be going out of it and you would be feeling.
You would have that type of
It's
impact.
like, hey, like Cole will go from watching Jay-Z and then it's like, damn, I'm Jay-Z.
You Jay-Z.
The young rappers is looking up to me like, hey, you Hov.
Because think of when Hov retired.
Like,
ever since Hov retired, you can't get anything consistently out of him. So he have to be inspired for you to even get music. And it could be like a 10-year run before you hear something from Hov. Yeah, and it's crazy to think that Cole is in that position when niggas was just in college. Like he talking about he was in college, nigga. He was probably in college while we was in college and we was listening to him.
Yeah, listening to
Cole.
So
shit like
now
that. So it's crazy. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, and that's literally
hear that nigga say before I get up out of here. That's why I take this album very serious. Like,
right, it's not like he said, like how he did the comparison
to the warm up.
To like
in basketball.
In basketball, it's like, man, this is really something. Like, this is something I really every day.
Yeah.
I gotta at least write something. I gotta
get
in there and be like, all right.
Shit is nuts.
I would love to get the whole practice that you don't see. Even though he's a billionaire, I'm sure Hov sometimes he'd be in the bathroom and just hit a freestyle. You be like, hey, Hov, on some shit. Bro, that should probably be the best music
Just
ever.
think about it like this. He probably got 500,000 songs we ain't never heard. And it's going to always remain that way. Why? Because your best foot going forward every time. It's that simple.
Like, I put myself through drills. I really try to work on my craft and, like, just reach new heights and push myself. So that's why I call it off season. I know that was a long answer, but shit, man.
Hey, man. Sometimes you got to talk.
Man, and 21, the best listen. 21 get the, ooh.
Is that?
Wake up.
What?
I wish you were back on.
I just let it go.
There we go.
Yeah, 21 is a good listener. 21 is the friend that you need to listen, because 21 really sitting there like,
now that nigga be
really talking to him though.
That
really
nigga be on
real
Clubhouse.
Conversation with him.
That nigga be on Clubhouse hearing niggas out.
Man, hearing you.
Third joint.
Play us the third joint.
Man, we need it. Uh-oh, the clear report.
Boma joint. Off season. Y'all excited for this shit?
Man, y'all better be ready.
Damn.
We going all the way up.
Straight Dreamville t-shirt during the reaction. I don't even give a fuck.
This past 5 years has been a fight against comfort. I was chilling. What I noticed was with that feeling of comfort, I'm like, damn, this is the moment that a lot of your favorite rappers hit a crossroad.
A lot of your favorite everything.
Man.
I mean that, nigga. You put 2 years into YouTube and you be like, boy, I've been here for a minute. And it's not always the case, but you still be like,
and it's when you get that validation.
Yeah.
You get
when
that
you finally
solidified
stamp your
and
own self.
And you stamped, then that's when you be like,
comfort.
And that's real.
It's real.
We all humans.
You just said it.
We all humans.
Where they did what the fuck they set out to do, and then the fruits of their labor started working against them. That same energy and that same like passion they put into the craft was gone, and it was replaced by like comfort and luxury.
I like this. What do you like? You like them too? Yeah. So if I had to give them, that's one of my favorite ones.
Hey, I'll get the orange ones though.
You like the back right here?
It's a
Orange
lot
is
of
tough.
My life is just mad routine at this point, and I like it. So to go shoot a video, to shoot a doc, to even just come downstairs and do this, and I swear to God, bruh, I swear to, yo, that's the level of like comfort / laziness that I've reached in my life.
Respectful.
Imagine that when applied to music and a craft and a sport that literally you can't get comfortable in.
Word.
What's up, bro? Good morning. I knew you was up.
I had to make a real decision. Are you okay with getting comfortable, chilling, mailing it in, waiting around on inspiration? If this is as high as you ever got, not career success-wise, but from a skill level, like have you wrote your best song? Did you leave no stone unturned creatively?
Right.
And when I thought about that feeling, I was like, nah, I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, fuck that.
The people we even know. Yeah. You be like, nah.
When Melissa told me she was
Like,
pregnant,
I don't feel like it's no limit.
it was like almost like a clock.
I feel like Cole could do this for
like for life
30,000 more
completely
years.
changed.
It can
It's
something
It's
can
because-
spark,
It's because
and it's just like Hov.
it's because we all know with time you get better, regardless.
Yeah.
Like if you more wiser, then you have the capacity to tell a better story or make a better song, regardless if you say I'm done or not. Like he said, it was the comfort was in the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was
And
in
it's
the
always gonna-
atmosphere.
It's always gonna hit you personally.
Facts. It's your.
Because you
it's
gonna
your
always
thing.
be thinking of it, but like other people can see it in you, and they know your body. They know you can do it, and
They
you
know
know
your
you can
potential.
do it too. But you can always
They know your potential should be.
you always gonna be your biggest critic. You gonna always wonder, can I do bigger than that?
Okay.
Can I be better?
It's
Or is
wild,
that
man.
or is that my peak?
It's definitely a
But that's when you get back to the
It's just
regular
definitely
love you
a real
had for
thing.
that passion, and then that's when you.
But that's why I always been
See
able
it.
to fuck with Cole, because of his transparency.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna meet too many people that's gonna keep it
All the
that
way
simple
100.
with you.
Yeah,
Like, like he don't cut the corner. He just be like, nigga, this is what it is. Like I don't really, I ain't really feeling music.
That's why a lot of people respect you, Cole, man. Cause of that. Don't change that.
She was pregnant. I was like almost like a clock went off.
No cap.
Like
I
before
felt that.
life completely changed, I was like, damn, I need to refocus, wake back up and lock back in and begin the process of like the fall off, which is reaching its highest height before I feel like I can like comfortably just relax. First thing came to my mind, I was like, yo, I gotta go back to my Honda crib.
Oh, nah, you can look, bro.
Man, back when I was up there in my Honda crib,
What is it about?
1700 for the rent, money well spent, no heater, but a nigga made. I had to spit it.
That's fine. You had to. What is it about going back to where
It started.
it started that bring out the?
Man, because you know how
It's
you
like you
felt
could be in the
when
NBA,
you didn't want
but
to be
you gotta
there.
go back to Rooker Park to no nets, no nothing, and be like,
Because you
This is
remember
where it
how the
all-
shit felt when you didn't want to be there.
and it just
You was in that bitch, but you wasn't trying to be in that bitch. You was thinking about how you was going to get to that jet or whatever it is you got now. So now you like, ooh,
Man.
if I'm going to talk my shit, I need both
sometimes
sides.
you have to go back to your old basement just to see that your arms can't extend all the way, and you be like, damn,
Damn, nigga, I'm a bigger nigga than
I
this.
was in this motherfucker. I can't even.
Comfortably.
And that's where,
No,
yeah,
uncomfortable.
I respect it.
Got out.
That was at Queens, New York.
Mm-hmm. That was college
That's when you-
days.
yeah.
Don't win that bitch. That shit like Mount Everest, nigga. Get out of here. You ain't paying no rent, nigga. That's only for rent, nigga. We are at the legendary Muhammad House. And this is where Cole stayed in when he moved to New York to go to St. John's. This house right here has been a lifeline. Because even when times were difficult, he struggled with certain things, like the owner treated him actually like a friend. Almost like a son in a sense, so he worked with him. Cole.
Them the people you never forget.
Cole.
They don't want nothing.
Oh, that got to be right after Forest Hills. Like, I forgot what album he was even in. He dropped shit for real. No, he did.
This is 2016. Forest Hills Drive
That's
had
that
been out. I'm at the peak. And I'm like,
That's when
Coming
he dropped
back
that
here.
shit. Gotta be.
this might be my last moment
Knock over the mic.
moving how I used to move.
Thugging it.
Waking up every day dolo, just being able to write, focus on music. I came up here for like 2 months. Every morning I woke up, I had to write a verse.
Where all of them at
City
then?
and go to the studio.
Where they
After
all
the
at?
studio, I drive all the way back to Queens.
Run them bitches.
Wake up here, write again, record
remember
again, and then go.
You remember that False Prophets? False Prophets? That's what it, just looking at his hair, it looked like that's around that time.
Man, this nigga got the most comfortable fits, man. Comfortable fits, Cole.
On a scale of 1 to
What
10,
the fuck
funky
is
Buddha
this,
cream hard
man?
seltzer is a
Nah, man.
1,000.
You're not doing that.
Funky
I ain't
boy.
even had to skip you. You got your rocks off.
I remember Pharrell,
Hey.
one of the first times I had worked with him, he was like telling me how he had his life on a schedule. He came to the studio for certain hours. He was like, I only come to the studio from this time to this time, and I don't take shit home with me.
Respectful.
I was probably 24, 25 when he said that, and I remember feeling like, damn, that's weird, because I be in the studio.
That's his son?
They just walk by?
Yeah. I don't know.
All fucking day. Like, if I stayed in the studio anything less than 12 hours before I had kids, it was a failure of a day. About 2 years into being a father, I remember like, oh, you need a schedule where your family knows that this is your time in the studio and this is the time when I'm at home on family mode. It's something that I needed to do because I'm not gonna shortcut on the family side. So I put the studio in the house for that reason. It's like I love being able to work knowing.
Gotta be his son now.
Man.
Because that look like both of his kids, and my boy that just walked past, and then he had the he had them ones on, man. You
Oh,
know,
ones.
you know.
Yeah.
Cole stay in them bitches, so
My family is right upstairs.
Uh-oh. What you gonna do with that? Seen you on C Brickley. That ain't enough.
See bricks. Perform decent. Everything come back around.
When you don't write for a while, you wait around for the inspiration. That's the thing that I had to cut out.
Get rid of.
You can wait forever.
Man,
Bro, do y'all know what it? Do y'all understand what it feel like to try to wait for some music to inspire you to do a reaction video?
Oh yeah. That's different.
I just sit with that thought.
That's different.
6 years listening to every song on the planet.
Not ever come. And then when you come back, one of the main things I noticed in the process is like the trust you have in the things that you say or the things that want to be said, like the ideas that come in your mind and want to come out and they want to be written down. You second guess them because you haven't been in the momentum of trusting and seeing results.
Yeah.
So that first line that comes, you're like, oh no, that's trash. No, I said some shit like that before. Nah, it's corny. I don't know. Instead of just being like, yo, it's the first line. Write the shit down and trust that it'll lead you to the second line and to the third. You know what I mean? So like, I had to just start showing up.
Show up then, man. We showing up. We in.
Friday.
We in.
When I really fell in love with rap, it was a matter of like sport. I started realizing the parallel between the rapping for me and basketball. I gotta operate at a high skill level, and the only way you're gonna operate at a high skill level is putting in the hours, you know what I mean, the practice. So it's like, coming down to the off season, it was the same mentality. It's like, damn, this is the time to get better.
Word.
So I have to continuously come up with ways to reignite. Write one verse, do a drill, make a beat. I didn't know how long it would take, but I knew it would take time. And it literally took years of practice, writing, trying, shooting, sharpening the pen to like get it to a level that I feel like it's been like in the past couple of years, like it's there.
Yeah, it's there. Applying pressure.
It's almost like you treated those features.
All right, folks.
Man, you let 21.
Yeah, because it was a mind state. When you put yourself in uncomfortable moments,
The
you
features was
find
practice.
out a lot about yourself. And usually you find out that you're capable of rising to that bar that's set by that uncomfortable situation. So what's something I can do? Yo, when somebody bring you a feature, say yes. I was looking at it like an opportunity for growth.
You think the era that you grew up in, bro?
I'm sorry, I had to laugh because 21 Savage is funny without trying to be funny. You
Man.
think the area that you grew up
21 could be
Harold's.
he could be your therapist.
Man, he got enough
like,
patience to figure out.
Man, right.
You think the area that you grew up in
Do you think,
made you the way you is?
man?
Yeah, man.
You think the era that you grew up in, bro? You the one to have the skill set that you got? Hell yeah.
Do you really want to look back and be like, you didn't work with nobody? You didn't have no songs with nobody. That you just cool with that? No, okay. So start saying yes to some features. Similarly, it was like that with letting people know, yo, the off season, it's a boy, the fall off is coming. It's like, yo, now that the possibility of not doing this shit seems real and I'm at peace with that, don't have a regret.
So what that mean? That mean Kendrick on there, Drake on there, Big Sean on there.
Hey, I would listen. Man.
Everybody on there.
I would
Uzi.
listen. This is the point I've grown to when it comes to your music, Cole. If you did this whole album alone,
Man,
I'm gonna love
we
it.
gonna be like Forest Hills
But
Drive.
if you put anybody that we've been wanting you to collab with since forever on there,
yeah,
I'm just gonna appreciate
we gonna
it that much
appreciate it
more.
regardless,
You know
because
what I'm
Cole
saying?
is Cole. You not like an
It's
artist
gonna
that we
be-
look at to have.
You
a
proved
feature.
you don't
so if you
need
do
it.
it,
You know?
it's cool. If you don't, it's cool.
It's
We
like
still
he
listening.
proved he don't need it. We know
Yeah.
that. We don't go into a Cole album like,
I feel
oh
like,
yeah, I
I
can't
feel
wait
like,
to see who
I
on
feel
it.
like that's just like the fan excitement type.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be crazy
It would
if
be
Cole
crazy.
did that
That's-
type thing.
that's
So
what
it's
niggas
like,
be on.
that's like
That's what niggas.
That's
do.
like an extra.
But respectfully, niggas know. Now, if y'all drop a track on your album, and I'm talking about you and Kendrick, and then it turn around and Kendrick drop, and you got a track on his shit too, it's kind of like y'all gave us what y'all was teasing.
Yeah.
Just
so
saying.
it's like, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Friday.
Shit, Friday, we'll be there.
There's songs on here in this whole fall off era that I've been sitting on for years. Just tweaking, making better. Even like a Middle Child, that was for the fall off. But then I'm like, do you really want to wait to drop?
See, that's what give you the fucking vibe of what it's gonna be like. Middle Child was for the
song.
For the man.
So I'm like, yo, fuck it. We just put out Middle Child like as a single.
It was perfect too.
And that shit went crazy.
So you know I never came up here when you came back.
Oh yeah. Now normally I would just hoard that shit. And similarly, yes, I've been hoarding songs because I'm like, no, I made this for the fall off. This is too special. Now over the years, they've gotten better. Maybe some of them have like fallen to the wayside. You know what I mean? And like they won't make it. I still got more work to do, especially on the fall off specifically. I got a few more songs I need to write. I got more tinkering I need to do. But the vision, I finally got this shit sculpted and I can see this shit. Like, for a long time, I just knew what I wanted to do, but I just couldn't see it. It was just like, this is the most ambitious shit I've ever done. It's a patience and a trust. It's a tightrope to walk, but I'm walking that shit.